If you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. If you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. Hello, friends. This is Stella Sanobokelo welcoming you to the Family Enrichment Hub, your center for family learning and growth. Thank you for those of you who are loving and truly promoting the hub. I celebrate and appreciate you. Today, I want to be speaking about, is there such a thing as a perfect spouse, as a perfect marriage? I recently had the privilege to listen in to different forums where the elderly couples were being hosted, those who have been in marriage for 50, 60, 70 years. And what came out strongly in all these couples, each of them was asked to share a secret to their longevity in their relationships. And one gentleman put it so bluntly when he said that it's ridiculous for you to think that every day of your marriage life is going to be a honeymoon. And he said there will be the rosy days, but there will also be the gloomy days. Another couple that was spoken to said for them they have enjoyed a beautiful relationship together as a couple, because the gentleman said he has enjoyed great food that his wife has cooked for him all the years of their being together. Another couple said they have enjoyed the respect and the space that they give each other to just be as people. Another couple said they love the shared commitment that they have together towards the Lord. And so, listening to these couples, one thing that clearly came out for me is that there is no perfect individual, there is no perfect couple, but each couple was simply sharing that one outstanding thing, that one very striking ingredient that has kept them together for all the time that they've been together as a couple. And so, bringing it closer home, friends, in my own household here, if you asked me about my relationship with my husband, if you asked me what is it that is holding us together, I will tell you it is our shared commitment to the Lord. And another very important one, the honesty and the transparency that exists in our household. There is nothing that we withhold from one another. It is open, it is no secrets, it is just that simple for us. And so that is what has kept us together and has kept us glowing and thriving within our relationship. Are there imperfections? Are there challenges? Are there struggles? I'll tell you in the affirmative that yes, there are so many struggles, there are so many issues, there are so many challenges that we have as a couple. But what helps us to thrive is to focus on the good, on the beauty that we have, and to minimize the imperfections that exist between us. And so, allow me to share some of the issues that we need to focus on and just reflect on to help us correctly judge whether indeed our partner, our relationship is perfect or imperfect. And the first one is that it starts with you. Everything starts and ends with you. Ask yourself, are you perfect? If you are not perfect as a person, as an individual, then do not expect perfection from another person. Also, look at the issue of trying to change your spouse. Don't try to change your spouse. And for the ladies, we shall agree that this is an exercise in futility. Nobody has the power to change another human being. It's only God who has that power. We only have power to inspire change in our partners, but not trying to change them. And so let your spouse be, because nobody is a perfect individual. Your duty as a couple is to make each other better. Like the Bible says, two are better than one. By the time the Bible says two are better than one, that means that before you came together, while you were just one alone, you were already not perfect. So the Bible says you get better when you come together as two people. So that should already speak to us to help us understand that there is nobody that is perfect. And again, the scriptures teach us that iron sharpens iron. So your duty as a partner is to make your spouse better. So if you review and reflect on your relationship, are you getting better because of being together with your partner? And also reflect on, is your partner getting better because of being together with you? If it is a yes for both of you, then you know that you have a great relationship going. And so focus on the good. Focus on how you're making one another better and not on the imperfections. Be complete as a person. My favorite family personality, Funke Felix Adejimo, says, it's not the duty of your partner to complete you as a person. It is your duty to find your worth and your value as an individual. And so once you understand your value and the worth that you bring into your relationship, you will be able to appreciate the value and the beauty that your partner is also bringing into the relationship. And you'll not pay too much attention to the imperfections because you also do have those imperfections. Learn to be grateful. Like they say, what you elevate, you magnify. When you elevate gratitude within your relationship, you will minimize the imperfections that exist in your relationship. And like they say, there is so much more to be thankful for than to be fretting over. So learn to celebrate the good and highlight the good things that are going on between you and your partner. Michelle Obama says, complain less because what is going well for you is bigger than what is not going on well within your relationship. And also, they say a great marriage does not just happen, but a great marriage is work. You make it happen, you create it. So, next time when you're looking at your neighbor, your workmate, your friend enjoying a beautiful relationship with their partner, do not say, I wish that partner was mine. I wish my marriage was like that. Know that what you see, the beautiful relationship you see going on within your friends and your workmates' relationships, it is a result of hard work. It's a result of effort that they have put in. And so pick a leaf and go and do work on your own relationship. A great marriage does not just happen, it is created, it is hard work. And also, if you continuously focus on what you cannot control, constantly focusing on the things that have gone wrong in the past. If you're constantly focusing on the imperfections, on the shortcomings of your partner and on yourself, that pattern of focus is going to bring you to a place of frustration. It's going to bring you to a place where you're overwhelmed. It's going to create you a lot of depression within your relationship. And like the Bible tells us, press beyond the things that have happened in the past. Focus on the things that are ahead of you. Focus on the potential that is yet to unfold in your partner and in your relationship. Because the better things, the more beautiful things are yet to happen within your relationship. So focus on the good that you expect. Like they say, if you look to the possibilities, then more opportunities are going to unfold for you. I recently listened into our president when they were celebrating their golden jubilee anniversary in marriage with the first lady. And what the first lady strongly talked about, she said, let your husband be. She said, do not pay too much attention to things that are going to cause you stress, things that will cause you anxiety within your marriage. Just let the man be. In that way, you'll protect yourself and enable yourself to enjoy a wonderful relationship with your partner. I also attended a marriage conference recently where the guest speaker was the executive director of KCCA, Dorothy Kisaka, and she shared her personal journey of being married to her husband, whom she has been together with for over 30 years. And she said she came into this marriage with this attitude of her husband has to dress in a certain style, he has to present himself in a corporate way. And on the contrary, the husband enjoyed his simple style of the short sleeved shirts and the t shirts. And she told us let your husband be. Do not try to change him. Do not make him into the person that you want him to be, because in that way you create a lot of pain and frustration for yourself, and you will highlight so many imperfections that you would otherwise be able to ignore. So her emphasis was, let your spouse be. Don't pay too much attention to things that have no bearing on your peace, on your joy, and on the happiness of your relationship. Dr. Miles Monroe also tells us that be fruitful in whatever you have been given. And he gives us a very beautiful analogy. He says, God hid chairs in the trees. He also tells us that even shoes were hidden in the cow. And further, he says, buildings were hidden in the mud or in the soil. So, in the same breath, friends, your marital success is hidden in your spouse. And so it's your duty as a partner to identify, to drill and extract the potential and the beauty that exists within your partner. Because if it is there, if only you focus on the possibility and the potential that the Lord has vested in your partner, you will be able to drill out that beauty, and you will not focus on the imperfections that exist in your partner. And in my conclusion, friends, on these reflections, there is no perfect spouse, there is no perfect individual, there is no perfect marriage that exists. Allow me conclude with this. A great marriage is not when the perfect couple comes together. It is when the imperfect couple learns to enjoy and celebrate their differences. Thank you, friends, for listening in. Kindly share widely, for I believe this is how we shall transform our society through the family. God bless you. Bye.